Terry Dwayne Ashford here, coming in with you this Sunday evening, May 23rd. We're now live, L-I-V-E live. Time is 6:15, and we're live with you, providing you with information, more information regarding the day. We had about 7 broadcasting Terry Dwayne Ashford earlier this morning, and now we're coming back with another one, giving you details of our visit to the park, where we went to look out in the middle of this very, very secluded area. And we, again, violated and approached social distancing with grave intentions. I know that this is all that for you. Take a look on the story. A news article is written on that, and we also have the type number right here. Report. Okay, it's Terry Dwayne Ashford. We're coming back with you this Sunday evening. Time right now is 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Washington, D.C. We provided you with some wonderful stories this morning. One of those stories centered on a red Civic driven by a Hispanic who tried to come after Indacarseat. That guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, was squashed just like that. Well, when you thought it was over, whenever you think it's over, they come right on back. We went to the Rock Creek Park. We were in the middle of the park. We was working out. We was doing our own little calisthenics and our yoga in the middle of the park and reading. Everyone was handling their little social distancing. Everybody was doing just fine. And here comes the little Hispanic brother again. Coming violating. First of all, what the Hispanic guy did was come in and park right there in social distancing from Indacarseat. That guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, knowing what he was doing. And then he went and got right in imaging view. Now, who knows what that Hispanic guy had done all throughout the course of the day by re-imaging Indacarseat. That guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, as that Hispanic guy, there's no telling what they was re-imaging upon him that would sabotage his life and his career. So we got the images of that because, one, it was very obvious what this Hispanic thought he was doing. It was very obvious what he thought he could do, and it was very clear of his intentions. So our intentions was to walk up to him and say, "¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?" We asked his name. He said his name was Esquadar or something of that nature, but he couldn't even speak Spanish very well. Totally okay. We simply asked if we can get a photograph of the motorbike, and we got a photograph of the motorbike and the tag number, which is AT86114, a motorcycle tag. Again, it was a Maryland ORV AT86114 was the motorcycle tag on the motorcycle of the Hispanic that followed us to the Rock Creek Park, a secluded area where we was just working out, doing our own little thing. And again, they wanted to be bad. Well, they got the same response they got this morning. "What are you doing?" We went over and we said hello. Because obviously you wanted to say hello, or you wanted to say hello, you wanted to be intimidating, you wanted to do something. So we're giving you an opportunity to do that, to do exactly what you thought you wanted to do. He did nothing. So we, as we were leaving the location, we decided we would say hello. ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Well, fortunately, he could understand his own language, and he was able to tell me that his name was Esquadar or something of that nature. He couldn't say anything else, even in his own language. Totally okay, but we got the tag number. We did ask him, preguntas un motorcycle, okay? We want to get a picture of your motorcycle, because we like the motorcycle. Got a photograph of the motorcycle, but what we did, we got a photograph of the motorcycle as it was positioned right there behind us for the imaging sake, the re-imaging sake. See, he was posted right behind us for the re-imaging, and that particular re-imaging was supposed to transform whatever he had done throughout the course of the day to Indacarseat. That guy, Terry Dwayne Ashford, we sniped that for him really nicely, right in his little face, literally little face. In the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to jump you back to the music that we started today. It was by a musician that calls himself not a king. He says, "I'm not a king. not a king. The name of the song is called Vertigo. We unveiled that song today, and we're going to go ahead and walk with that throughout the rest of the day. That's going to be our broadcast. We want you to click the link within the narrative of this particular broadcast that was produced by Terry Dwayne Ashford, managed by Terry Dwayne Ashford, directed by Terry Dwayne Ashford, and the reporting is by Terry Dwayne Ashford. Now, the photograph on the cover of the broadcast that you see right there is of Terry Dwayne Ashford. Was taken around 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. And the voice that you're hearing is the voice of Terry Dwayne Ashford. Let's rock and roll with this beat here. Vertigo, not a king. It's the musician. We want to say here from SNnews, Terry Dwayne Ashford, your journalist and chief broadcaster, who is also the Indacarseat, that guy. We here at SNnews, we value loving everybody. We value the unbiased loving of mostly of everybody. We definitely do not judge by creed, race, or beliefs or color. We don't do that. We try not to do that. By that same token, we know the difference between someone abusing that unbiased nature between someone who is carrying out their own business. These particular Hispanic males have intentionally attempted to abuse the unbiased nature of blacks, particularly this particular black journalist. They intended to try to camouflage their way through and use race in order to gain something that they didn't have before they came over here, something that didn't belong to them. That's exactly what we anticipate, or what we believe and speculate that they're trying to do. That's the reason why we're coming like this. You see how they continue to come after the wrong ones? The nicer we try to be to them, the ones that are nice, they think that they can abuse them. Well, what it's going to take is going to have to, it might take having to do a little bit more, but we are able to do that. But we're just showing them right now who they are and what they can do. We did exactly what we did this morning with the red Civic. We walked up to the Hispanic male and we gave him an opportunity to do what we saw that you were trying to do, and he did nothing. So we said hello to him and walked on by and said, "I love your motorbike. May I get a photograph of it?" He said yes, and that's when we did it, and that's when we set up exactly where he had set up his own motorcycle in order for the re-image and Ploy to frame his activities for today as Terry Dwayne Ashford. We have already sniped it. We're going to jump you right back into the music right now for you. You see, you're with Terry Dwayne Ashford right now, SNnews. Sunday evening, right now at 6:24, you're live, Live, live with Indacarseat, that guy, SNnews. Standing for Street Now News, you're with him live, Live, live right now at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what we're showing you is how nice was attempted to be taken for weakness, and how that nice was attempted to have been abused by the weakest ones on the face of this earth. That's what we are showing you. And we've sniped it. Right now, we're right here at the corner right now of the Tomoka Park tennis court. We should have a Hispanic one sitting right here waiting. We should. He was sitting right here a few moments ago. We should have him right here now, since he saw the journalist-in-chief, Terry Dwayne Ashford, sitting here waiting for the basketball boys. And all of us were sitting here waiting for one of them to work their deceit and work their jelly. We're sitting right here waiting for you. Do what you do. For SNnews, I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. All for you. What we are showing you here from SNnews is that some nice, it's not nice at all, some nice is simply, and I did say simply professionalism. Some nice is simply civility. See, the more educated you become, the more you learn how to pull back when it's time to pull back. The more you learn how to fight your battles, pick your battles to fight. You don't fight every battle. You pick and choose where to go, where to run, where to fight. Pick and choose it. You don't fight every last one of them. You don't even care about every last one of them. So that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. When you're dealing with the uneducation of anyone, much less a Hispanic male who crawled over a face stick here probably, then you could come up with anything. You could see anything. You could see anything. We're just addressing it. That's all we're doing is addressing it. For SNnews, I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford. We are closing out this Sunday evening broadcast here. We want you to click the link for the narrative, the article indicated in the narrative of the broadcast. That particular article was reflecting another Hispanic male who was following us over to the Rock Creek Park, following up from the one earlier this morning. What does he think? Do they really think that we're weak? Do they really think that? What do you really want to fight? Is that what you really want to do? You don't really want to fight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not put on this earth to fight, but we will handle you when you don't even expect it. You better back off right now. We ain't gonna tell you no more. You better back off. You already see we ain't scared of you. You better back your little shit off. I'm not gonna keep bothering with you. You better back your shit off, period. Who in their right mind? Who in their right mind would place energy into stomping a little mouse? Who in their fucking right mind would do that? Fix your shit, because we don't want to have to stomp you. Fix your shit. It's a waste of our time. It literally is a waste of our time to be looking up in this Hispanic little thing face everywhere we go, trying to annoy someone. Well, first of all, you're like a mosquito. We can really take a swatter and just swat you on out the way. We're trying to give you a little respect. You don't have no respect. We're going to give it to you like you're giving it, okay? That's all I'm saying to you. Right now, we're trying to give these little things room to live their lives. You better live it. For SNnews, I'm Terry Dwayne Ashford.